Good morning and welcome to Amore, Bello. My name is Spiritual Mediator Rebecca. This is going to be a twin flame reading for the Divine Collective today. The energy between the Divine Feminine and her Divine Masculine. I've actually already shuffled the cards, so I'm just going to go right ahead and start pulling them. I'll be using the Chakra reading cards. Let me pull this up a little bit. The Chakra reading cards, Indigo Angel, Crystal Angel, Angel Therapy. This is a twin flame deck for anyone who is new to the channel. Just keep in mind this is a general reading. If this reading resonates with you and you would like a personal reading, you can see how to obtain a personal reading in the description below. Okay. So the energy between the Divine Collective today. First card out, Sacral Chakra. Flexibility. Soul Star. Soul Healing. Psychic Development. Third Eye. Cut your cords. Crystals. Integrity. Earth Angel. You are love. Authority. You are special. Freedom. Own your divine power. Excuse me. Spiritual path. Unconventionality. Self-confidence through God confidence. All right. So this is going to be the last day that I'm going to pull the 12 of the confessions from your divine counterpart. Okay. Energetically with the 1212 portal, there's been an energy shift as the energy has been downloaded from Source, God. All that is negative is being removed from this situation. Okay. The negative self-talk, the negative thinking. Okay. The cords and the attachments are being severed. So many of you are waking up this morning feeling a lot, much more calm, or the need to calm, the need to kind of regroup and rejuvenate yourself, re-energize yourself after that purging of the negativity that we've gone through from the 1111 gateway, which was the awakening, the call to the awakening. That's the angels, calling people to awaken. There's towers at this point. There's triggers during that time, leading to the 1212 portal when our life force energy is reinforced. Okay. So many of you may be waking up kind of feeling that way this morning. And it's not a heavy energy. It's a very comforting energy, which is good because the triggers and the purges have been, to say the least, okay, heavy, which is good. So it's time to, bring into that into our existence the healing light and the healing love of our ascended masters and our angels, okay, so that we can rejuvenate and proceed forward with our life purpose on the twin flame journey, okay, or ascension purpose on the twin flame journey, okay. All right, so let me pull some cards. So the cards I'm going to lay for the divine feminine are to her from the divine masculine, and the cards on the divine masculine side are going to be to him from his divine feminine. Okay. Okay. I do want to share with you that I am actually going to a past life. I can't really see so much of a regression. Maybe it's a regression. More of a journey tonight. If anyone in your local area, if you have an opportunity to do that, I highly recommend it. I know I'm probably purging suicide here because of all the things that have been going on this week, but that's okay. We're making it through and the energy is good. All right, so let's get to the reading real quick. So the first energy card out, chakra card out, is sacral chakra. Okay, so that's just above the root chakra. This is about being sensitive to what you're putting in your body and the additives and cleansing and detoxing your GI tract and things like that, so that your shell can feel lighter. The more your physical shell feels lighter, it's easier for us to vibrate higher when we are pain-free, or there's no bloating, or kind of allowing our energy to pool in certain parts of our body. Okay. So it's time also to be flexible with the way you're dealing with this journey. Okay. It's time to kind of go with the flow. Let things happen all in divine timing. Okay. Remove that negativity from your life. Ask your angels to bring in light and positivity. Okay. As they begin to heal your inner child, be flexible with the way the energy is flowing away from you. Okay. Don't be so rigid. Have an open mind, especially for those of you that are just awakening, the third wave. Okay. I know the energy when you begin to embrace how the energy is affecting your life, the journey becomes I don't want to say manageable, or it just takes it to a different level. Your consciousness expands, and then you begin to really get the answers and the clarity that you need for your specific journey, because we all have a different journey. Okay. I mean, we're here. We have this collectively. We have the same purpose. Okay. It's just going to be in which way will we aid humanity? Okay. In which way are we going to reach a union with our twin? Okay. Remember, you have to clear your negativity, calm your ego so that you can do that, and as you vibrate higher, your twin vibrates higher. As once you are vibrating on the frequency of union, and that's when you join together. Okay. So be flexible with what this physical existence entails. Okay. Soul healing, which is, like I said, so appropriate for this card to come out. So this is your soul star. Your soul star, your Merkaba, is being reinforced today through the energy of the 1212 portal. Okay. And you are, like I said, you have this calmness, this comfort, this healing feeling. Okay. And when you have that healing in your aura, healing in your soul, you begin to realize that you are the light. And what you are really here to do is give out the light, so that the light multiplies. When it comes back to you, it multiplies even more, and you're giving it out again. I'm sorry, I'm saying this, I'm a Reiki master. And as I'm saying this, my palms are like pulsing. Okay. The energy's flowing this morning, which is a beautiful thing. So heal yourself so you can heal others. Okay. Some people have a hard time with heal and power and ability. You know, those are empowering words. They're not, meant to be egotistical or anything. A healer is someone who holds space for others to heal. You hold a safe space. You hold a safe haven for healing. Okay. And as you begin to heal, your consciousness expands. The more downloads you will receive, because you're able to process the messages that you're getting. And then, and only then, through your awakening, will you realize that you have been guided all along, and the thoughts and ideas that you're getting are actually downloads of where you need to be. Okay. There are collectives of us, that are beginning to form here in the 3D. There are families that are awakening. We have to remember, we choose our parents for the life experience. And I know some people are going to say, what do you mean? We do. Yes, we do. Good or bad. Whether your parents were able to support having a twin flame as a child or not, that's a whole nother story. But we chose our parents for the life purpose that we would need. Okay. To have that dark night of the soul, to have that awakening, so that we can remember how to return to love, source, God, Jesus. Or Jesus said, I am the way, the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. Okay. We came in through light and love at our conception, and that's where we're returning. Okay. Psychic development. Expanding your consciousness, opening your third eye. So yes, for years, this has been taboo. It's been frowned upon, from the dark side, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Expanding your consciousness. We all have a third eye. We all have intuition. That inner knowing, that inner feeling. Yes. Can you touch it? No. But it's there. It's real. Okay. There's no second guessing it. We know it. So you see, having ESP or extrasensory perception, clairvoyance, clairaudient, things like that, it doesn't mean you're crazy. The information you're getting isn't telling you to do anything. It's just giving you information, downloads. We are evolving as a species. And it's been progressively, it's always kind of been this way. And it's just taken us this long to have the acceptance for this part of our human existence. We are spiritual beings having a human existence. We are beginning to awaken to remember what we forgot as we crossed the veil, as we entered into this realm, to the earth. Okay? So there's going to be people that are going to be like, oh, you're crazy, you're this, you're that. No, I'm not. We all have the ability. Okay? I teach a class on transforming grief after a loved one has passed. Because if you align your chakras and expand your crown chakra and your third eye, you can receive messages from those who have passed. This is where we are evolving to as a species, the new earth. As we become peaceful within ourselves, we give out peace and love. Peace and love will give way to the new earth, where we're supposed to be. World peace. See how it makes sense? So yes, is this a relationship that is very passionate and, all encompassing? Yes. So we've had the 12-12 shift, and this is where we're moving towards. This is how we're going forward. Okay? Cut your cords. Divine Feminine. Ask Archangel Raphael to clear any old attachments to fear that stem from past relationships, freeing yourself from destructive patterns. Cut the cords. Remove that negativity. Ask Archangel Michael to cut all attachments and protect you. With his cloak. His armored cloak. Protection from anything that does not serve you. Protection from any negativity coming your way. So that you can do your work. So that you can grow. So that you can expand your consciousness. Okay. Crystals. The energy of crystal supports you and helps you with your present situation. Okay. I wanted to show you guys for those of you that watch. So the other day it was green malachite. That's a green malachite that came up in a read this week. All right. And I just put it right there and I wear it as a necklace. Maybe one day I need a lapis. Okay. I hope you all put your rocks outside. Mine were outside last night. They're still really cold, but the energy on them is so clean and strong and clear from rejuvenating in the moon. Okay. Bring them to work. Create that healthy boundary. Okay. Create that positivity and that love in your area. Okay. Especially for those of you that are maybe during the week you are in jobs that have a lot of negativity. Remove yourself from it. Be flexible. Go with the flow. Okay. You are loved. Okay. Your soul is healing. You are going to begin to realize that you have been chosen for this your whole life. That things have happened to you. You've had inner knowing in parts of your life that are leading up to this awakening, are leading up to this journey. You've always known that you were here to aid people through aid humanity. We're empaths. We're light workers. Live in that truth. Okay? Your ascended masters are sending you love and light and healing power and positivity so that you can feel whole and one. And in that state of grace. And remember when I said that state of grace, that's that returning to love. It's like time stands still. It feels like, when you're together, it's just, it just flows. Okay. I call it the state of grace, returning to love. That's what heaven feels like. Must be, because everybody's always happy. Every time I get, they show me things, and everybody's always happy. The state of grace. Own your divine power. Replace codependent people pleasing with assertiveness and empowerment. Speak your truth. Throat chakra. For those of you that know Reiki already, give yourself a little hit on your throat chakra. Listen to some throat chakra binary sounds so that you can lovingly speak your truth. Even through negative situations, even through heavy conversations, we need to engage to heal each other. Okay? On Facebook, on my personal Facebook, I post things about the environment and what is going on, and I have friends that are awakened, and they're like, I can't believe the other people are. No. Let's have these engagement conversations, because we need to. We won't all awaken unless we keep putting out positivity, even though people are still stuck on that old paradigm and the negativity. Okay? Spiritual path. Your true beliefs are becoming clearer to you, which prompts you to make necessary life changes. Divine feminine, there's many divine feminines that are in karmic situations that it's time to go. Okay? You can't fix people. We want to fix everyone. We're fixers, it's what we do. But we can't fix everyone. Some people don't want to be fixed. Some people are too afraid to heal their inner child wounds, because those wounds are heavy and they're deep. Some people are trying to heal from things that they just don't talk about, and they're just trying to get through it themselves. Send them light and love. But move forward. We all have our own fate of how we are leaving this world. And sometimes there's just nothing more that you can do. Okay? Especially for those that are healing from addictions. Okay? There's the souls that lose their lives from addictions. I send them love, even after they've crossed over. Because the pain was heavy and it was deep. There's some divine feminines that have lost their lives because they were trying to save these souls. Now they're anchoring on the other side of the veil. Okay. And I know that it's going to be hard to make these changes, but remember, you need to ask, what's happening is what no longer serves you is being removed from your life. Okay. If you don't do it in a proactive way, there's going to be triggers and towers that will make it happen. Okay? Divine Masculine. Integrity. Align your actions so they match your values and inner knowingness of what's right for you. For a long time, people have been filling your ear about what you should do, who you should be with. Sometimes that was kind of a selfish move on other people's parts, because sometimes they're not really having your best interest at heart, but you think they are. So you know that you're in a situation where, you're in these karmic situations where you're not in love with your karmic partner anymore. You love them. You always want to see them do well. For some of you, like, if you can all live on a commune, it'd be fine, because that's where you are spiritually. You're realizing that this human existence is really just what it is, a human existence. We're learning to expand our consciousness. So we can evolve as a species, so the world goes on. I mean, I could go on and on. Okay? So, if you're in a situation where, you're not being truthful with the person that you're living with, your karmic partner. Okay, whether it's a boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife. Sometimes we make choices prematurely and it alters the path that we are supposed to be on. If we would have trusted the journey and we wouldn't have made those choices, then maybe people wouldn't have been brought into situations where they're going to get hurt. The Divine Masculine needs to start to realize that, no matter what you do, you are so drawn to this connection that you almost feel bad that you're lying to the person that you're with. But you don't want to hurt them because that would be painful. But the thing is that the longer you wait, the more time goes on, how, what's going to be worse? 2 years down the road, 3 years down the road, you're still lying about it. Then you can't take it anymore and you leave, and there's a hiatus because you keep putting it off. You have to be present in your life. It's not fair to the karmic partner. And you have to remember, the karmic partner, your karmic partner, is most likely a divine for someone else. Because unless you're a divine collective, you will never be able to survive a relationship with a divine feminine or divine masculine. Their intensity is too much. Okay. Earth angel. You are a light worker who has come to earth to teach people about love. Yes. You are a lover. You are not a fighter. Divine masculines. They really don't like conflict. They will deal with it if they have to, but they don't like it. And for those of you that have had this kind of, for some of you, you had a dark night of the soul maybe a long time ago, and now you're kind of just on this one. You're going through this. Oh, okay, my dark shadows. I got to get rid of those, and that's kind of what has happened with you since the 1111 gateway. But you are a light worker. You are here to teach about love, but you can't do that unless you allow your soul to heal that inner child. Okay? You are special. Yes, some of you are thinking, like, this is not me. Like, I'm not this great person. And da 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 da. No, yes, you are. You are special. You are the one. You've always known it. That's why you were, you're starting to realize that your sensitivity throughout your whole life was not a bad thing. Because it's brought you exactly to where you are right now. Freedom. Your soul is free. It is free. You are free to love. You are free to be healed in your soul. Okay? Because you are that special person. You are the chosen one. You are the divine collective. Okay? Stop being in denial. For some of you, you've been in denial for the last 10 years. Like, enough already. I mean, and some of you may even be at this point where you're like, oh, this is just a fling, and it's all sexual, and spiritual connection and sexual energy go hand in hand. I didn't mean it to do it that way. I'm sorry. Okay. Hand in hand. You will never be satisfied with anyone else physically. Ever. Just won't happen. Okay? So sometimes some of the divine masculines just need to have radical acceptance. This is just the way life is, and accept it. Embrace it. Be unconventional about it. Unconventionality. Your unique qualities are an important part of your life purpose. It's okay to feel and be different from others. See, what did I just say? Your sensitivity. It's always been, it's been a good thing. It's who you are. It's how you love. And for some of the divine masculines, they're like, oh, this whole love thing. Stop. Heal those wounds. Your soul is healing. Allow it to heal. When you have that heart-to-heart chakra connection, it's absolutely amazing. It's like walking around in bliss all day. Sometimes I walk around and I'm like, people must think I'm crazy. I have like this little smile on my face. Okay? Psychic development. Okay? That's why. Self-confidence through God confidence. Believe in yourself by believing in God working through you. You always felt that you were not more important, but that you were just different. You were, that's why. Because you have a connection, heightened connection, a heightened ability. You've always known things. And you have known since the first time that you actually met your divine feminine here on this incarnation, you have known from that first time that you were energetically connected to her. That you had a little bit of telepathy from the beginning. And there's some of you out there that probably even in the beginning were sending vibes to her to see if she would pick them up, and that she did. And you were still questioning. Okay. That peace that you seek is here. The soul is healing. All right, let's see what the messages are. So now I said this pile here is messages to the divine feminine from her divine masculine, okay? Please forgive me. That wasn't a dream, was it? Right. that one special day that like sparks in your mind, whether it was out in nature, you know, at the beach, at the lake, at a movie theater, wherever. Felt like that state of grace. Time was standing still. You may be able to go back to it 1,000 times over. You've gone back there by yourself, with others, vice versa. Doesn't feel the same. Makes that day seem like a dream. I feel you all the time. I love it when you smile. Sometimes I feel I'm not working. So smart. You're so, you know, everything you touch just works. It turns to gold. I don't feel I'm worthy of you. I don't feel I have enough for you. But appearances are deceiving. Okay, just remember that. You think that I'm in a situation that I want to be in? Appearances are deceiving. Sexual energy, I miss the way you taste. And that's encompassing. That's all knowing. Like, if they could be inside your body, they would. Can't sleep at night. I miss the way you look at me. Unconditional love. I'm just scared. I love you more than anything. See the shift? For those of you that have been watching all week, did you see the shift? Let's see if we're going to have another shift with the Divine Masculines. Right away. Absolutely. I think about all the things that I want to do to you. Triggers and towers are everywhere. See? Making way, right? Please have patience while I rebuild. Some of the Divine Feminines are awakening. Some of you all are mirroring, getting rid of karmic situations, moving forward from them, and moving forward in the most loving way that you possibly can. Okay? I know I hurt you. I know I hurt you that I didn't wait. I didn't have patience with the journey. I just should have done a lot of other things, and I was being selfish, and I didn't, and I moved on too quickly. And I should have just waited and focused, and you would have come back. Inner child wounds. See? Soul healing. Some of the Divine Feminines that are just waking up are healing those inner child wounds. You already know the answer. And you do. You know you're enough. I'm going to touch you. See? Sometimes she thinks you're out of her league. That mirroring. Okay? Okay? Just can't right now. Just needs a little time to rebuild. Okay? Just clearing all that negativity, cutting her cords. Moving forward with her ascension purpose. Trying to align her chakras so that she's vibrating higher. Okay? But I do miss you. Okay? Just taking a time out. Regrouping. Okay? So for some of you, I'm getting that's a big shift. For some of the Divine Masculines, your Divine Feminines are, they're just awakening. So when you initially maybe were kind of feeling in the way of that she was your divine feminine, maybe there was a lot of denial. There was a no, it's not happening. Blah, blah. So there's been a shift, a loving shift, and a loving shift towards union. Okay. All right. Well, that was a really, really good reading this morning. I wish you all love and light. Just try to work with the energy as much as you can. Be flexible. Sacral chakra, soul star, and third eye chakra. If those of you have done it already this week, I wouldn't do it again. If you haven't already kind of built up to it, if you're newly awakening. If you haven't done it yet, I would do one this week. Okay. And, and then proceed next week. Okay. Again, if you if you resonate with this reading, please like, subscribe, and share. You never know who in your soul family will need to hear this. You have to remember the people that are in your part of humanity, in your world, are waiting for you to awaken so they can awaken. Okay? All right. I wish you all love and light on this Thursday of 12/12/19. Namaste. Until tomorrow. Thank you, everyone.